it's very difficult. Like, for example, I was thinking in my head, the way they say, oh, all the guys must lead, must be a leader, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is, who teaches guys how to lead? Nobody. Do we just get a leadership skill somehow from where? These things are not that simple to have. Even communication skills. You might think communication skills is a big part in a relationship, which it is. But not everybody has a great level of communication. So these are things that you might need to work on. But also, like I said, when it comes to relationship, it is between both parties. They need to decide what works for them. So if communication to them is, listen, I can't communicate what I want to say orally, I can do it by text. That could be a level of communication, because communication doesn't mean you have to speak all the time. Communication could be you texting it, you writing it, whatever works for you. But you guys have to decide in a relationship. Regardless of whatever happened in a relationship, I don't think calling the police is the number one way of dealing with the situation. I feel is talking to them. I don't also think just blocking your partner is also a way of dealing with the situation, because that just shows that you're avoiding the situation. You're avoiding dealing with the actual situation at hand. And I don't think running away from the situation will solve the situation by hiding yourself. Because that's what some people do these days. They run away from the situation just because they don't want to deal with the situation. And I don't think that's the right way of going about it. I think the right way of going about it is communicating with your partner, expressing how you feel. Be honest about how you feel. This is how I feel. And you guys have a proper communication. It's not easy. The way I'm saying it, I know it might sound like, oh, it's easy. It's not easy. Because sometimes one party might want to have that level of communication, but the other party might not want to have that level of communication, and it becomes very difficult. So obviously, this guy, he knows his relationship best. He's the best person to assess this situation. But for me, like I said, calling the police is not the right way to go about it for me. And two, number one thing for me personally is that peace of mind. Because peace of mind is very important. When I have peace of mind, my mind is clear, I'm able to do things. I'm going to go to number 3. I know a girl and I like her. However, she's scared about a relationship. Anytime a relationship is about to start, she doesn't like the pressure, she runs. Should I try to persuade her to be in a relationship? Wow. This could sound like a common issue for a lot of people, because a lot of the time, people these days are scared to be in a relationship. Now, that could be a lot of reasons. Reasons could be maybe they've been in a relationship before and something's happened. So they might think, oh, I don't trust the guy's judgment, or I don't fully trust the guy, or I don't trust the girl because she might have certain intentions. Some of people are still have scars from their last relationship that they carry onto the next one or the next person they meet. And this makes them feel a bit scared. What I would say is, if you like the girl and she likes you, like you said, the best thing is give her some time, give her some space to obviously make that decision on what she wants to do. You as a guy, because this is a guy in this situation, you have to be clear about what you want. If you really want a relationship, you need to let the girl know that, look, this is what I want. If she wants the same thing, both of you will be on the same level. But if you're having to persuade her, I don't think that's the right way to go about. I don't think you should persuade anybody to be in a relationship with you. Some people should be able to see your value and see that you mean what you say, and you say what you mean. And for that reason, once they see those things and they see the qualities that you bring, the values that you bring, definitely a lot of people want to be in a relationship. That's why it's very important as a guy